What's up guys, today I'm bringing you some freight domination tips and tricks and basically explain how to play the map a little better, especially for you guys who don't know how to play the map or having trouble on the map. So I hope you guys like this video, but before we start, I'm just going to show you the three main classes I use. It's either this class, which is Vector with grip and muzzle brake. It's a nice class to use. I mean, it has crazy damage and long range. Then it's a fast class. I have agility, marathon, and steady aim to finish it off. So basically it's a rush selfish class. Then I have my red dot grip with a nade and a stun. I like this class because, you know, on freight domination, especially the B flag, it's out in the open. It's always good to put a pre-nade or throw a nade on it. It's one of my favorite classes. And then this random stuns. And then this is my smoke class. If we start like getting like we're scared that we're gonna lose and they just cap the B and we need to cap B right away or cap it back or just apply pressure, you know, I take out the smoke class with incog. So just in case you're using thermo, and I just hop on top of the B flag and hopefully get to neutral or make a play on it. So these are my three main classes, and now I'm going to start on the freight domination. Let's get it! Alright, well, let's get this started. So basically, off break, I'm just going to show you a quick break off. You want to have someone cap C, two usually push red, and then one push either middle or through top Owens or bottom Owens, and basically hold that white side and make sure if they hop B, they're in a position where they can rush the guy, let's say rush here and get him off B right away. So that's kind of like the main start off. Alright, now when having two cap, let's say we have B and C, what you always want to do, always, is someone hold red and someone hold white. Now you can play holding white two ways. You can have an AR in the top red and just watch the whole cross, or you can have a guy playing white, let's say in this corner. Now the only benefits of playing in this corner is if they decide, hey, let's OE to C, let's overextend to C, and you're over here, you're in a position where you can kill him and stop him right away, so it's really effective. But if you have a guy top red, he's in such a good spot to slay and kill, and it's really hard to get him off it. So both spots have their perks, but top red is honestly the better place, and I'll explain why soon. Now the reason top red is the better place is because if there's a guy in here, you usually get the near spawn around red area, and there's a guy holding red, which is the main place you want to be holding when pushing A and when holding a 2 cap. So let's say we have B and C, and we have a guy top red, and we're 3-man pushing crates. We're normally going to spawn around here, here. It's like it's the craziest spawn ever, and we can just keep applying pressure to A and push the 3 cap. This is the only way you want to push the 3 cap is through crates, so make sure you guys remember that. Alright, now let's say the only flag I have is C flag right now, and we're getting 2 capped. You can play it two ways. You can either stack red or overextend on the ground. Now, the thing is, you guys have to commit. If you want to go red, you have to commit to red, meaning your whole team, literally your whole team, at least 3 players need to push red together. You guys got to bait and switch in red and make sure you clean up those kills so you get red control. If not, 3 people go underground. You can do either 2 people go on the ground, one go to try to cross to white, or 3 people on the ground and then one kind of hold C and like stay around this area in case they push for a 3 cap. Now these are the only 2 ways you're gonna break out of this spawn trap, because it's really hard, but those are the best ways. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you the best spots to cap B from. So now there's multiple spots. You know, you can cap it on top of this train, top of here, which is crazy, top of here, etc., top of here. Cap it on top right here in this corner, right here, here, and right here. So those are all the various spots. Now when I said about smoking the flag, what you can do is smoke it and literally hop here. It's a nice ass spot. You know, you can't really get naded unless somehow the nade lands like right in the midair, but it's a really nice spot to cap it from. And then it just depends, but like when you're capping these flags, always try to look under the trains. Like let's say you have C and they're spawning mid alley and bottom brew. Well, you hop it like this and you watch, or you can do it this way too. You have a view of mid alley. They come, you kill them. But like those are the multiple spots. It's situational, to be honest, guys, especially on which side you spawn. But you, depending where they're at and stuff, you just hopping in the best area. So like let's say they're all spawning crates. I hop it here. I'm in a head glitch and I'm in a nice spot. They can't really kill me. Alright, now I'm gonna give you the best tip to holding B. This is the best tip I can give you guys. Get behind enemies' lines. Get behind your enemy lines and attack them from the back. This is when you want to hold B, and it's the most effective and safest way to hold B. Instead of running around like an idiot and trying to get some kills, who do you think you are, God? I'm Zeus. Well, you can say nameless to Zeus. I'm Poseidon. None of you have those titles yet. It takes time to earn. But basically, let me explain it to you right quick. So there's multiple ways you can play this. Let's say they're all spawn you red, and there's an opening bottom owens, you know, the door's open. What you can do is try to cross to it. It's risky, you know, they might shoot you, but maybe they're not even looking at you. You cross like this. This happens so many times where you're in their spawn now. They don't even notice. If they did, they have to come look for you. You know, you're in a good position, and it's just it's so hard to kill you. And now look, if they hop B, I can shoot them all in the back. And this is how you want to play B, like from any stands. Like maybe I come here, or let's say they're all spawned in Owen's left side, and you just kill the guy in red. Well, you get in red, close the door, go red 2, and now you're behind them again. And like it's so effective because yes, you're helping holding B, and they can't get really B unless they kill you. But you're applying so much pressure in their spawn, and they're like, and it makes them scared. They're like, all right, we have to kill this guy, or let's find him and kill him before we hop B. All right, I showed you guys how to go for a 3 cap at A. You know, mainly basically pushing crates and someone getting the cut. That's how you want to play it. But when it comes to C, there's 2 ways you can 3 cap. It kind of goes same for A, but it's mainly at C. So the right way you want to push is this way, back red, for 2 reasons. One, you want to have control red at all times when you have B and A. So regardless, you don't want to have no one not in red. And then another reason is because this way, if you push this way, you block all spawns except for that left spawn, so you know they're going to spawn back there, and just hopefully you can win the gunfight, or your teammates can help you. So let's say I push for 3 cap. They're going to spawn around here, usually around this area. And what you want to do is lay down and watch this head glitch. If he comes here, you should hit the shot and get a headshot. If not, he'll come by here, you kill him. It's a really nice way to cap C. The only problem is your left side. Now, if you're by yourself, you want to peek like this. You don't see nothing? Like this. You always want to do this. You probably get a neutral or cap it before you die. You're most likely going to die, but it's just that pressure you're applying in domination is so crucial. Just like example I could use, Dito at Gfinity when we're playing, who was the EG, I believe. He went to C on Sovereign Domination about 3 times and neutraled it those 3 times, and that shit helped us so much. It's crazy. Like, it's just that pressure and making the teammates have to go back, and then we initiate on B flag, and it's just really helpful. So remember, domination, you always want to apply a lot of pressure, whether it's neutraling flags or just making plays. Now another way, I didn't really explain it, but it's basically you let them all, they spawn back red, you let them all, just let them have red, whatever. Just make sure your teammates are kind of holding B and like applying some pressure in the mid map. But you let them all go, you just flank from here. If you have a trophy, plant a trophy. If not, hop this. You can do it like this. See under the dumpster and just watch this left side. There should be no one right side. Now, you're either going to neutral this 100% because they're all pushed up. They have to rotate. And you're just playing pressure where they're like, oh, like, fuck, now we have to go back. Or, like, someone has to go back. And this pushes them back. And if you're winning by a lot of points, you're going to win this map for sure. So, just, like, plays like that makes a difference. All right, another tip and a thing I can give you guys is, let's say you have a 1 cap at A and you're getting 2 cap, and, you know, they're pushing your shit in. So hard to stop them. What you can do is basically have one guy maybe play here, something like that. Hold the flag. Just play defense. Hold the flag. And then either 2 guys do that or 1 guy. You guys have to decide depending how much pressure is being applied. And then literally 2 or 3 guys go underground and straight push to C. This is the best thing you could do. You could keep fighting for B, but if they're pushing you guys so hard at crates, it's so hard. You know, if you go to C, you're either going to neutral and cap it, and then let's say they go to A, and then that's when your team rotates to red to B. So it's basically playing the map in rotation so well to a point where you're going to win no matter if you're getting 2 cap. Alright, now to explain it to you guys, the basic start off at A, it's basically someone pushing mid alley or bottom brew or white, at least 1 person pushing that. So you can attack whichever area. It doesn't really matter because I believe mid alley or bottom brew is the best place just because it's more safe for white door. If you go white door, you're going to get naded and die. 1 cap the flag and then 2 push red. Now I'm going to show you guys a pre-stun. I'm pretty sure you guys some of you seen it, but you basically just throw stun over like that. It's going to bank off that wall and like kind of like hit the back red corner. And then that stun usually stuns someone 90% of the time. And then you want to have a T. So 1 guy basically watch red door. Some guy push logs. Alright, what's up guys? Now for this final tip I'm going to be giving you, I basically explain how to play domination on this map and what's the right things to do and what's the right ways to push and how to help you play better. But last thing, final tip I'm going to give you guys is how to manipulate spawns and basically what are spawns on this map and how to play around them. So to start off, let's say we have A and they just finished capping B and C. So they're either gonna be spawning back reddish around here, the 3 main spawns, right here like underpass but like front of the barrel, or gate alley. These are the 3 spawns they're gonna get. And what you can do here is, let's say we just finished killing them all and we're recapping B. You want to have a teammate push red because you do not want to let these guys get red spawn. That's a no-no. You want to hold red. You want control of red. You want to make a spawn far left and middle. And what's a good tip to do is actually hop on this train and head glitch this. I'm pretty sure you guys seen a lot of pros do this, and the reason is because they know when they don't spawn here, this is the best place to like stand and head glitch and kill people. It's the best spot. What you can also do is, let's say you're coming behind your teammates or you're on flag, always throw pre-nades and pre-stuns here, and you can watch this. You're gonna get a kill or stun, and you're gonna stun your enemies, and it just helps so much and so crucial. Now to understand, those are the spawn. That's this side. Now let's say, for example, you have C and they have A and B. You kill them all at B, and now you're trying to get B back. Now the main spawns are basically back A flag, which is the worst spawn ever. I'm pretty sure you guys have had that spawn a million times. There's this back spawn here, and there's back white over there. I'm not gonna go there right now, but you guys understand. So there's 2 things you can do. Now you can just hop the flag with trophies and sit in spots like this, which I think I showed you guys earlier. Sit in spots like this, just wait for them. Or you can, obviously, you need to have someone on B, and then you want a kid push bottom brew, and you want a kids push out white. Because if you push bottom brew, let's say they're going to have 2 people running here chucking nades, you're going to be like, oh, hello there, 2-piece. You can rotate a white, nothing white, alright, we should have B for sure. Those are little plays that matter. Or you can have a kid push white out and make sure they don't spawn back here. So you're going to, for sure, spawn back A, and that's the spawn you want to give them. So it's always good to have white control in that situation where you need a 2-cap back. Now for the final tip explaining spawns, I'm basically going to explain this, and it's really important. They're always going to spawn on the last flag they capped. Always! You guys got to remember that. Stick that in your head. That's really important. It's I'll say 95% of the time, they're going to spawn there, which is really high numbers. You know, it's pretty much every time, unless you blocked all spawns, or some bullshit happens. But regardless, they should spawn at the last flag they capped. So meaning, let's say we have B and C, right? Now let's say we have B and A, and they're like, oh, we can't do nothing at B, you know, let's go underground. They go underground to A, and they capped A. So now they are gonna spawn at A. They shouldn't spawn C. So what the situation you want to do is, no, if for sure like you have no one at A, don't go to A. You want to rotate to C. Because if you kill them at A, they're going to still get an A spawn, and it's just going to be a lot more pressure and a lot more harder to slay them out. What you want to do is you want to push the flag, the last flag they had, which is the C flag. They might have a guy defending. You kill that one kid, boom, you have the flag. That's how you want to play this map. Same goes for B. Just the spawns are a little different, which I'm explaining to you guys real quick. So let's say we have A and C, and they have B and C, which I explained to you guys actually not so long ago, and they cap B. And we're trying to cap B. They're going to get a close B-ish spawn. Obviously, they're not going to spawn in front of us because that's stupid. They're going to get like a spawn right here, a spawn right here, or like gate alley spawn. And those are the 3 main spawns they're planning to get. They're going to get. So what you want to do is, like I said, push out red so they don't get it, because that's the closest spawn right here. So you want to push out red, get red control, and it makes them spawn left and middle, which you have the advantage of because you're already pre-aiming. You can nade and stun. It's almost impossible to kill you off B like that. And to finish it off, basically what I want to tell you guys is, so that's how the spawns work. Now, same goes for any flag, like I was telling you guys. And to like help you guys understand it a little better, just a little bit more better. So let's say those are the B close spawns, right? Now let's say we have A and B. Now for you guys to understand what I mean is, they're going to either spawn on C flag, which is like that back lumber area, or back red, or all the way like this red dumpster. So you kind of understand that C flag, they spawn further back. If they have B and C, they spawn a little bit closer. And those are the benefits of having the flags and the spawn systems. Alright, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. This is my first domination on tips and tricks, you know, helping you guys understand, you know, help you learn the map a little better, learn the spawns, what to do in certain situations, you know. Domination is situational. A lot of the times it's basically all situational. But I did help you guys learn the main situations and what you want to do. Let's say we're getting 2 caps, 1 cap. If you're stuck in this position, what do you want to do? So I hope you guys learn from that. I hope it helps you play better. I know you guys, I've been getting positive feedback on these videos, and I haven't done one in a while. You know, I've been really busy flying to Europe, Dallas, and I have Dallas in 2 weeks. But I decided to do this video today for you guys. So I hope you really enjoyed it. Leave a like. You know, likes help the video. It helps to get out there. You know, I appreciate every like you guys give me. Share it. I don't care if you share it on MySpace, YouTube, Tumblr, Facebook, etc. Just share the video, get it out there. If you prefer Twitter, you know, if you like the video and it tweets it out, I usually sometimes favorite it or retweet it for you guys, you know, to show my appreciation. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I hope you like this video. If you want, if any of you guys have any more ideas on how, like, another map or what do you want me to do next, I'll definitely, you know, think about doing it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Apathy out. JK, guys. Apathy out. Hope you guys have a good day.